You're not! And welcome to You're Gonna Regret It, Modern Children's Movie Review, with your hosts, Fighting Leaf and Husky the Wolf. We've been out of the reviewing scene for a while because of the Cypher Crusade, see previous video. But now we're back, reviewing and more awesome than ever! So... oh dear.
Hello? No way. I'm sorry. How much?
I am fighting leaf.
And Husky, I'm here too.
The leader-in-chief
Of this show and not much else.
put together by twists of fate so great it's all beyond belief. Don't you give me no grief. My lupine canine, he suits me just fine. Kinda who you came to see. Review kids movies with no beauty, not groovy while brooding with moody me. That's how it's gotta be. Fighting leaf, fighting leaf. My other show is the ventriloquist. I do all the same stuff with my own twist. Move it down to a different town or burn a whole continent to the ground. Fighting leaf, fighting leaf.
Husky.
Alright, let's do this.
Huh. Paramount. Maybe this won't be so bad after all.
Don't bet on it. The movie starts off with live-action pirates of all things, who have just happened upon a treasure chest.
Well, whatever's in there, it must be important. Is it gold?
Jewels? Donuts? No, it's a handful of tickets to a movie we're already watching. I can just imagine this was included in the film to keep the audience from walking out too early. Like saying, "Ooh, the pirates like this movie, so will you! We promise!"
Those aren't even enough tickets for all of them. And what are tickets for a new movie doing in a treasure chest anyway?
Try not to dwell on it. There are movies that require you to turn off your brain in order to enjoy them. And then there are those movies that require you to turn it off just to survive. This is an example of the latter. And if you're already scratching your head at this point in the movie, you should schedule a lobotomy for immediately after the review.
Will do.
Now where were we? Ah, great. To be honest, this rendition of the Spongebob SquarePants theme song is considerably less annoying than the TV version, if only for the lack of screaming children.
Okay, what's the fake fish? Really?
Do they really have to show a fish every time they use the line and flop it like a fish? Really?
So they barge into the movie theater, being all piratey and junk, and take up the entire front row.
And we can finally get to the feature presentation. About time.
Trust me, Husky, you're gonna wish the pirate scenes were a lot longer by the end of this movie.
Ah, the sea. So
Hello,
mysterious,
French
so beautiful,
communist
so
narrator. Anyway, the story begins in Bikini Bottom, at a restaurant called the Krusty Krab, where apparently there's a situation involving the cops.
We've got a situation in there. I'd rather not discuss till me manager gets here.
Manager?
Shouldn't he already be there if he's the manager?
So the manager arrives, and it just so happens to be our porous protagonist, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Started out as a simple order, a Krabby Patty with cheese. When the customer took a bite, no cheese!
No cheese! No cheese!
Okay, I'm done.
After a little needless medical drama, SpongeBob saves the sandwich and thus the world, and gets treated to a hero's... Huh. That's an odd custom.
Actually, it was all just a dream. I never did like that alarm though. Anyway, he starts talking about the unveiling of the Krusty Krab 2, where he expects to become the manager.
Gary. Well, let's ask my wall of 374 consecutive Employee of the Month awards.
374 divided by 12 months, a year. That equals... well, that's about over 31 years to get the Krusty Krab Bar promotion. This guy takes Sucker to a whole new level.
We then get a short montage of Spongebob's morning routine, pretty much a string of cheap laughs before the plot gets rolling.
Cleanliness is next to managerliness.
Well, so far it hasn't been too painful to watch. I mean, it's not like SpongeBob's about to show up at this guy's shower randomly.
What are you doing in here?
Because blatant invasion of privacy is funny!
Haha! Defenestration.
I'll see you at the ceremony.
Okay, what is it with all the nudity in this movie? I know it's a cartoon and all, and you don't see anything important, but come on, is this really the only jokes the writers could think
Oh,
of?
thanks, Patrick.
Brace yourselves,
And tonight,
folks.
after my
Now you're
physical
about to see where this
motions, we're
movie
gonna
really
party
gets
with
bad.
Goofy
Goobers
Ice Cream Party Boat!
Yay! Aww.
Oh, I'm a Goofy Goober, yeah.
No, make it stop! Make it stop!
The worst part is we haven't heard the last of this song. It's going to be another one of those annoying reoccurring themes.
Whoa, that was weird.
So, at the ceremony, not only do we learn that the Krusty Krab 2 is built right next to the original, but that Mr. Krabs' business rival.
In case you're a moron, let me enlighten you. Mr. Krabs is owner of the Krusty Krab. Understand?
Plankton, owner of the Chum Bucket, is less than pleased.
I've exhausted every evil plan in my filing cabinet. From A to Y.
What about Z?
Z?
Ha, get it? It's because he's supposedly college educated and yet he doesn't remember the alphabet. That's... No, that's not funny. Apparently evil plans turn him on.
It's lemon scented.
It's the moment of truth when Mr. Krabs is going to announce the new manager of the Krusty Krab 2. And...
Yeah, now we're talking, yeah!
someone is really excited about it.
Spoilers, he doesn't get the job.
Squidward tentacles!
SpongeBob, did you hear me? I said you didn't get... Would you just...
Next time,
You
buddy.
didn't get the job! You failed! Stop being so dadgum annoying!
Krabs sums it up by saying that SpongeBob is just a kid. A kid who's been working for him for over 30 years and is a bigger man-child than Toby Savell from the Squeakquel! Yeah, go off and cry about it, why don't you?
Dude, relax, will ya?
No! Because I know the whole maturity thing is going to be the running theme for the rest of this movie. And it's going to manifest itself like this.
Oh, I'm a Goofy Goober, yeah. You're a Goofy Goober, yeah.
Ah, well then continue.
Naked starfish flying through the sky.
Huh?
Look. Well, we're not even 15 minutes in, and we've already been scraping the bottom of the barrel for jokes the entire movie.
How much of this movie is left? More 15 minutes. Oh, son of a...
Keep it safe for work, Steve. Anyway, Plankton is on his way to the undersea palace of King Neptune. Because that happens to be the only water-related name that the writers feel like using.
I hate this movie.
And here we meet King Neptune himself and his daughter Mindy. And here's also where we see that King Neptune is a big fat stupid face because this guy touched his crown. But get this.
But it's my job, Your Highness. I'm the royal crown polisher.
Well, then I guess I can't execute you. 20 years in the dungeon it is.
Daddy!
I'd like to see how he runs the rest of his kingdom. Ooh, how about the royal food tester isn't allowed to try the king's food?
Or the royal chauffeur can't get his license in that kingdom.
Or the court jester is to remain serious at all times.
Oh, what about...
Guys, we have a movie to review. Stay focused.
Well, whatever. Mindy, the Mary Sue of this movie, voiced by Scarlett Johansson of all people, is in charge of beating us over the head of the other moral of this story. Don't be a jerk.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy eating your guts, am I?
So yeah, King Neptune, not to be confused with Neptune the god in the show, wants Mindy to be more like him and... Oh wait, Plankton stole the crown. Who'd have thought?
Meanwhile,
You goobers, it's time to say hi to your favorite undersea peanut.
this is why we review kid stuff, so we can call out stuff like this for the stupid garbage it is. Singing, dancing, peanut.
We understand that this is a parody of the sort of child-pandering, painful form of entertainment, but that doesn't make it any less painful, and it doesn't make it any more enjoyable. The horror!
Yeah, that's right. Cry! Cry is to be all. We rejoined SpongeBob moping at a bar section at the Goober place.
And yes, that is a bar. Don't worry, you'll find out why in a minute.
And that's when Patrick shows up, and that's when they start participating in a very disturbing-looking Sunday binge, for lack of a better term.
And, little by little, they somehow get drunk off ice cream. Look at him!
Ah, next time on the press, I'm going to Baskin Robbins.
The worst part is that this isn't the only scene like this that relies solely on physical comedy without any taste of control. All this is trying to do is use funny noises and hope that it somehow becomes funny. It's like if I just started... It just doesn't work.